EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, 11 matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
It's our time. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Stafford going to throw from the outset.
It's just me and you.
Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Williams. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Now a first throw of the afternoon, and the connection is there. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Murray now on 1st down. Oh, wide open, complete, touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd and 10. Stafford flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go, go, go. Check your hot read.
Hey, Ace. Boys.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, the Eagles and Colts, the two best rushing teams in the NFL in 2021 a season ago. The Eagles, maybe a surprise to many that they were #1 last year. Of course, they got a lot of rushing yards from their quarterback that helped them. And the Colts, with Jonathan Taylor, they were #2.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Tucker's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Flushed out right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Up the middle with Eckler. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
60. Drill right, 22. Hey.
It's Eckler again. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 32. Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Colts at 8-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again, that'll get the job done one more time in a big way.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
10. Easy.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, Murray.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Murray's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 33 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like... And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The slot man in motion right. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first and 10, here's Murray. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Pinheiro now to have the extra point. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
A fairly short kick from the 14. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Murray trying again after the pick six.
And this nearly an lead. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Murray now on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
On the ground with a tight end. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. Look at this, a tight end carry.
Charlie Warner.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that...
A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the red zone now, Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 75.
And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Let's go. Let's go. Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Let's go, defense. Who we got? Four to Mike. Mike's easy. Double dog. That's the way. 44.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming.
And they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To throw, it's Murray.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Murray now to throw. Oh, the man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Murray. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They hand off to their big tight end. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. From the gun, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Let's go. 44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Murray now, third and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Slot man moves right. On first down, it's Stafford. He's got Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. Now Stafford. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Stafford now to throw. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Night, sweetheart. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Middle. Off the fly. 50. Pop. Switch it.
The slot man in motion right. On first and 10, Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Stafford. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camp, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Eagles, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.